Hi everyone, once again Rickard from MI6 Sweden, guiding you through my Bond collection film by film. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share. In 1981 it was time for the 12th James Bond film in the franchise. Since Moonraker didn't become the box office hit that everyone thought, the producers once again turned to the original Fleming novels. The script was based on both For Your Eyes Only and Risisco, but with elements from the novels Goldfinger, Live and Let Die and even On Her Majesty's Secret Service. Roger Moore himself considered he was getting too old to play Bond, and the producers started screen testing other actors, but in the end he was convinced to play Bond one more time. Bernard Lee, who had played M in all the earlier movies since the 1960s, died just before he was scheduled to film his scenes. Out of respect for the actor, Albert R. Broccoli refused to recast the role of M, and they changed the script telling Bond that M was on leave. In other roles we see Shame Topol as the smuggler Colombo, Julian Glover as the main villain Christatos. We have two main Bond girls in the movie, Carole Bouquet as Melina Havelock and Lynn Holly Johnson as Bibi Dahl. I have to address an interesting fact about these girls and their age. In the movie, James Bond struggles to keep Bibi at arm's length and makes remarks about her age. For example, if you are nice, I will buy you an ice cream, and so on. But he has an affair with Melina without any problem. Interesting enough is that the age difference between these two actresses is only 1 year. Carole was 24 at the time, and Lynn Holly Johnson was 23. Roger was stunning 54. John Glenn directed the film, and the story in short is that a British spy ship gets sunk, and an automatic targeting attack communicator, ATAC, is on board. And this is something that the West don't want to lose in the hands of the Russians. Bond is sent to investigate, and he finds himself in the middle of a revenge plot and some lethal smugglers. The title song was sung by Sheena Easton, and she was the first singer ever shown in the credits. Maurice Binder, who was the mastermind of the Bond credits over a long time, was said to had fallen in love with her perfect face. Okay everyone, once again let's go into the dungeon and see what we have installed for Your Eyes Only. Okay, this is my For Your Eyes Only shelf. In the corner there you see a glass. You have one bigger glass and you have one smaller glass here from the movie. Don't know when they were made, but they are quite nice. And there you have a ad for the XT500 motorcycle that is in the movie that the villains chases Bond around the square with when he's in Switzerland, I think. We have a photo signed by Julian Glover and George Leach. And we have, in the corner, we have a photo with Roger and Lynn Holly Johnson, signed by Lynn Holly. We have the binoculars that Bond uses in that picture. If you look at that picture, that is also signed by Roger. When he's staking out the villain at the pool in the film. Here we have from the Identigraph a few photos of a few pictures. We have the disarm instructions that is down when Bond goes down in the sub and takes the ATAC. He uses this to go around the bomb or the bomb that's connected to the ATAC. And this is my ATAC. I think that it's quite nice and looks almost as it does in the movie. I think that these squares, the square here, was a bit darker in the movie, but otherwise it's just like the one in the movie. We have a couple of cars. We have the Lotus Esprit Turbo that explodes, and I also have this one. It's burglar protected. That's in the windscreen of the car. And this is Bond's car in Cortina, Lotus Esprit Turbo with the ski rack on. And we have the Citroën CV2 from Corgi. This was my shelf, but I have things that didn't fit on the shelf, so let's see if we can focus in on them. We have, this one is also the CV2, but this one is signed by 4 of the actors on 4 occasions. Roger Moore and John Marino, that plays Ferrara, Julian Glover, and over here Carol Bouquet. These 4 I know is genuine because I was there when they signed them, all 4, with a couple of years between. We have the beach buggy from the film, and we also have Corgi's version of the Turbo S from Cortina. I have Solido 1/18 scale, the Citroën CV2, and of course I have the record, the LP vinyl from For Your Eyes Only. And then we will go over here, and we have one more burglar protected with photos explaining. We have Roger, nice photo from the beach. We have another Roger with the Lotus. I have one here, Carol Bouquet with the crossbow. And I have a Swedish comic book, For Your Eyes Only, Udödlig synvinkel, as it is called in Swedish. I have one here with Carol Bouquet and George Leach. George has signed this one. And this is Roger and John Glenn has signed this one. I have a map, Secret Intelligence Service, MI6, For Your Eyes Only. It looks like in the movie. And then we have this one, signed by John Glenn. It's a Swedish VHS rental. As I told you in one of my previous videos, I worked in a rental shop for VHSs long time ago, and this is John Glenn signed, that came with the new covers that they sent out to the stores around Sweden, and some of them were signed, just a gimmick I think, but they were signed by Morris Binder and Sid Kane and John Glenn, if I remember correctly. And I have this one, also Roger Moore, with Carol Bouquet. Well, I think that's all. That was my whole collection of things around this movie. This is my smallest collection. I don't have a lot of things surrounding this movie. But I hope you will be back, and I hope you look at my previous videos. And until then, this is Rickard from MI6 Sweden, signing off. Bye.